Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube. I'm turning on my neck microphone. Turning on my neck microphone. I hear something in the background. Let me get this off. Hopefully it'll work. I was hearing the previous YouTube video live that was going on, so hopefully it isn't in the background. I hope. How is everybody? Right now it is -1. So since I got home yesterday at 1:45, it dropped 3 degrees. It was +3. Going to see the physician's assistant that was in surgery with my surgeon and discuss what the physical therapist did on the report, what she is reporting as a suggestion. And let me get my crystal ball on and hat on and say that what I'll probably be doing is getting pain shots. Betcha. Because we did the drugs, we did the physical therapy, and I don't want any more drugs. I'm not anti-physical therapist, remember, that's what I wanted to go to school for, so that's not me. However, the pain shots, in my opinion, are just going to work for 12 hours, 3 days, 1 month. And I have to keep coming back to get the pain shots. Kind of ludicrous in my opinion. Just saying. You just have to play the game with the insurance companies. That's like coding. What the patient asks a doctor to, doctor, I want this blood test run for kicks and giggles. And the doctor says, well, I don't think you need it because last time I did this test on you and it was contraindicated. What? Stop. Just stop. So, I don't know. I think the creakiness that I feel, like that Tin Man, give me a couple squirts of oil, get me going in the morning. I think I'm relating that to the weather. I'm going to blame the weather, 100%. Thanks, weather. It's cold. I have arthritis. I'm still going to insist that number is 64. I ain't buying it. I am not buying the number. I looked at my grandparents. When my grandma was 64, I thought she was, that's an old lady. She's so old. Same with my mother. She died at 69 of cancer, which, of course, she was right to feel all the pain and all the feelings. I just don't feel the number. Whatevs. I am sticking with my fasting today. I did my GK. I had finally worked. Now, I kept the meter on with the stick in today, the testing strip. First, I did the glucose, kept the meter on. Oh, in the background and on my cell phone, I had Keto Mojo going. Not syncing yet. It was just going while I was doing the tests. So the first blood test was done. The ketone test was done. GKI 1.4, the lower the number, the higher ketosis you are in, not ketosis, acidosis, acid. once I've been in the country long enough, I'll be able to speak the proper language. Not ketoacidosis, which is devastating to type 1 diabetics. I have seen my sister state she was a type 1 childhood onset herself. And I have seen her, and that is scary. Especially when you're a little sister, a little girl. That was real scary, and you don't have a clue what's going on. It's a thing. They would always tell my sister, do you have candy in your purse? Make sure you always have candy. Let's see if the dog's out in its pen. Well, this is strange. The lady that has the dog igloo that keeps the dog outside, they have a pink fuzzy blanket encasing the igloo, which is, I'm sure you've seen them, the big plastic igloo, but for dogs. So she has a blanket over the top. I didn't see the dog. Hopefully the dog's in the house. It's -1. Oh no, it's +1. Oh, that's right. I'm facing the sun. Silly. But I see that dog out there all the time. And it's a farmer property. I don't know. I feel for the little critters, I do. So what happened when I got home yesterday? Well, Jack got his stickers for his vehicle from the DMV. That was his letter. I got 2 Christmas cards. I got a package from Amazon because I ordered another pad device. And I'm going to solely use that for YouTube. I want to see if it has a recording device on it so that I can sit it down, say on a counter when I'm doing my lives, whatever the case may be. See if it's a better picture than my laptop or even my cell phone. But supposedly when I purchased the cell phone, they said the camera was superb. Rear facing, I don't know. If I had a person looking at the other end of the camera, and for lack of a better word, a director, a producer, to be able to make sure I'm in frame, it might be different. I see FedEx coming right now. That's probably my meat. The meat should be here today from Butcher Box. Oh yeah, and yesterday FedEx brought UPS, because UPS brings QVC. UPS came and they brought Jack his cinnamon rolls, little cinnamon roll twist things. I ordered those from QVC because out of all the crud he could be eating out there, and the better of all the ingredients. I still have to go today to make a couple of stops. I'm in Eau Claire. Make a couple of stops and then come home. I have to pick up some heavy whipping cream. I have to pick up some organic flour. I don't necessarily need a 10-pound bag that they sell at Costco. I have to return the bone broth that I purchased. And see if I can also get some coffee. I'm going to read the different labels of the coffee. Now normally I would get the organic Kirkland little pods, 100 pods, or I don't know, let's say $40 if it's on sale. I want to be able to read and see if maybe I should go with a whole bean and then grind it myself and make it by the pot. That's the thing, you have to go through the whole bean so fast. You can't get, I know it's probably a value on paper. Oh, look, I'm only spending for a 40-ounce bag. I'm only spending $22, but the reality is, after 3 pots, just doesn't taste the same. Then I have to gas up. But when I go a quick trip, I'm going to call the service people inside the building. That's what they get paid for. And in accordance with federal handicap sticker, everything. My bones, my aches. I'm not going to go outside and fill this baby up. I want to get one more tank of the premium gas. Now, we're going to get a car wash. Another fact I don't know. I need it because I need the salt removed. Ooh, there's the plow truck and the salt truck together. He's not plowing, but he's dropping salt in all the spots. So, yesterday the freeway was fabulous. I'm anticipating the freeway to be just as fabulous right now. It's 10:13 and I don't have to be to Mayo until my appointment at 10:55. So I'm doing good on time. I have 40 minutes. I'm good. I'm not lollygagging like I would going home. I hope that you're all enjoying yourself and understand that even during daylight, sunglasses, paying attention to the road, weather conditions, animals, I'm not ignoring you. I enjoy you and I thank you ever so much for being here. I have still yet to hear from Rick. Now, Rick in Florida. Rick. Do I sound like Dustin Squeaker? Rick. I had dropped on one of my videos that picture vehicle video, kind of sort of thing. And who's the only person that has mechanical right here, right now, that can help me on the interwebs and do a, I don't know, for lack of a better word, collab? That would be Rick. Mr. Richard Rodriguez, a young gentleman with all of the engineering savvy. So he can let me know if the meat came. I'm hoping he says on his live tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be up in time for that. He starts at 8 his time, which means 7 my time. He goes 5 hours. Last Saturday I even went 5 hours. But I just want to do something different. Just something a little different. So Jack ate the Land O'Lakes butter cookies that I made him. We finished that off. So that means we're out for Christmas. So hence me picking up the flour wallpaper paste to me. You guys, yesterday my husband, now you know that I cooked all the meats last Sunday for the dogs. Had little containers. I've been allocating the dogs to 8 ounces of meat in conjunction with the dry, real meat, little kibble, hard bites, jerky, if you will, dehydrated meat, so that they get that as a protein too. In essence, a pound of meat for each of the dogs is sufficient. So I've been taking the meat and the homemade gravy that I've been making for the dogs and mixing it with the gravy. Yesterday, Jack takes one of my packages of meat. I'm gonna guess, it was maybe close to 40 ounces. Divvied it up between 2 dogs. That was one meal. Yeah. So I think I know Butcher Box is coming today. I realize it. While I'm out and about, I'm going to pick up some more meat for the dogs to cook tonight so they have real meat dog food. Squeaky seems to like the ground beef raw, which is good. It's fine. I don't mind. Don't know if that's a copper next to me. Better behave. And I know people are out there watching the outside. What's going on outside? No cop. Looks like a cop. As opposed to me driving. I don't want to turn the camera around and have you guys have that sun blaring. I saw that I wasn't live. And I had to be able to see, so I had to take off the glasses and press the button. I saw an icon, hence me looking at the road more than the screen of the cell phone. Okay, resuming our normal driving habits, I dropped it down to 70 miles an hour. I'm not out to go today to Eau Claire to do any Christmas shopping. That, in my opinion, we're going to avoid all of that shenanigans. Festival foods, that's a grocery store. Here now we're into Eau Claire County and the roads are wet because they're dropping the salt here. Or that, what is it, sodium chloride, I think. The wet that they spray onto the roads for de-icers. So the spray is getting up on the windshield. Entering Chippewa Falls area. And if you remember Titanic, that's where Jack came from in Titanic. He was from Chippewa Falls. Country singer sang about my baby, she's a Chippewa, oh, she's a one of a kind. Who is that? I know that you know. Heck, I'm going to take you guys all the way up to my appointment with me. How does that sound? Dustin and Chandra are sitting in a hospital right now because their daughter is about to have the baby via a C-section. That's exciting news. We don't know what her name's going to be yet. Nevertheless, very exciting news. Yesterday, Dustin came onto Barbara's live yesterday, and he said that he just got a Challenger something or other, and I've never heard of that. Well, I don't watch TV, truly. I said the only Challenger I know is a Dodge, I think. Maybe I said space. I mentioned something else. And he said that it's a Kia. So, good for them. They got the best deal. He said that they were in the dealership for a lot of hours. And I know how the dealers are. My nephew's wife sells cars. And their logic is, got them in the door. Number one, it's Christmas time to start racking up them bonuses, end of the year deals, end of the year sales. Don't forget the commission spiffs that the corporations give onto salespeople for good deals. So that's going on in Dustin's life. And he is having a new roof put on Sunday, which should be exciting with his life. Depending on where his bedroom is, and if he has 1 or 2 layers on his roof, how noisy it's going to be with them. Are they doing a complete tear-off? I'm hoping they're going to be, because in my opinion, as a realtor, as a girl, I think, oh, please, people, really stop it. Oh, my goodness. Get out of here. Go. Get in my lane. Go. I'm giving you space. Go. Go. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's an inept driver right there. You guys didn't see it. A flammable placard. Somebody carrying gas was in front of them because they chose the on-ramp and got right up on the butt end of that truck driver. What a shame. Idiot. And now they're hanging in the left lane. Do not get in my space. Argue. Oh, he is looking at his cell phone on the steering wheel and texting in the left lane. Good golly. Some people's children. That causes accidents, Michael. That behavior. Not me driving 25 miles an hour, going home in the dead of night without insofar as much one car, let alone trying to be observant. This is broad daylight. And now I'm coming up against somebody that wants to go 45 miles an hour. I move over, pass, continue on, get back in my lane. We all know the fundamentals of driving, or we really should all know the fundamentals of driving. How many of you know, whether it was your children, grandchildren, know of children, that during this period, jabby period, and your children were taking the driver's ed course, that they waived the road test for them because of this, the big C. Jabby. Yeah, I do. My granddaughter. Yes, indeed. Now you would think that after all of that sickness update thingy occurrence that happened in the world, the big shutdown of the United States of America, that they would have said, okay, all the people that were graced into getting their driving permit without road test, we need you to come in and schedule a road test after the fact. I would love to be at the DMV after one of those tests when a tester says to little Johnny or Janie, I'm sorry, we're going to have to revoke your driver's license because you flown the road test. I can just see the tears welling up in these snot-nosed teenagers' eyes that think they're superstars because Instagram says they are. And knock it down a couple notches. It's 10:35 and I am getting out now, getting off of the freeway where the Quick Trip is, and Mayo's just down the road. So I'll get in the right lane and make the turn. And hopefully the signs will be for me and not against me. So far, so good. Okay, Quick Trip gas update. Regular unleaded $2.39, premium $3.59. Nobody's on the fast lane here. Let's go, Jerry. Ready, set, come on. Yes, the fast lane is the right lane that nobody goes in because this lane ends. But if you're lucky enough, like I was, to get in the fast lane, you just beat 7 cars. Now that's strategic driving. It's a beautiful day. Wow, it's 7 degrees in Eau Claire. There's 2 festival foods here. Well, there's more. I want to say 4 in Eau Claire. But on the way home, I'm going to stop at that festival foods. On the way home, it's closer to the house. Closer to get Jack's ice cream at Culver's. We still have plenty of dog ice cream. If he's really wanting ice cream, maybe I should give him dog ice cream. Would he notice it doesn't have sugar? The dogs love it. And right out of the freezer in this little silicone pucks that I have, the cupcake liners, that is super frozen. That's why they always suggest when you have homemade ice cream like this, take it out 20 minutes, 30 minutes before, let it get to room temperature, and then it'll be softer. It's not so icy, but that just keeps them occupied. Lick, 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 keeps them busy, keeps Squeaky from bothering me. Clean Plate Club for our children, remember they called it that? We have the Clean Bowl Club. Nope, you don't get ice cream, your little scooper, until you finish your protein in your dog bowl. That's what we do. That's what I do. Oh man. I didn't think I turned the live channel. Let's see who's here. Oh, I can't read it. John Beatty. Hey, John. Hi, John. Hey, John, the post office tells me that your box is going to get there by Christmas. So, yippee skippy. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Now, QVC is right on schedule with Jack's Cinnamon Buns. And Butcher Box is right on time also. Got the order. Hit the button to have it come, or hit the button for billing on Monday, so it was already billed and it was delivered or sent right away. Sub-zero weather and the fact that they use a whole lot of dry ice in their boxes. I'm confident it's going to be solid as a rock. So when it gets there, I told Jack, make sure you leave it outside. Don't bring it into an 80-degree household. Well, it's not 80. Our thermostat, Jack sets it at 72. Or as I call it, underwear weather. Ladies, if your gentlemen sit around in their underwear too, you know what I'm referring to. Gentlemen, if you do it, you know what I'm referring to. doing good on time, 10:40. The parking and the walking takes the longest time. Once I'm upstairs, it'll be fine. You know, yesterday when I was talking to you all driving into work, I was referring to the Aaron and Jerry antibiotics, amoxicillin that we had to take. And prior to me getting the oral infection, 2 root canals, all that shenanigans, ruined gut. Oh, guess what? Jerry's now sick because she does not have proper good gut health because she was around those cootie-infested children from the other employees I work with. Yay me. The weight started coming on. I know the cheese didn't help. I'm blaming the amoxicillin because I know that for me, my body, all those antibiotics that they give you, especially the high dose that I was given, inflames me. I know that from previous experience. I bought the raw cheese to want to eat that before my fast started. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm getting all the green signs. Good. I never got to eating it. That's okay. Listen, Ladybug, I call her my condo dog. She's the one that likes everything in some wet fashion. She prefers it wet as opposed to the dry dog food because that's a kibble. It's a snack for her. But I want to pick up bones for the dogs. And that's good for their teeth. All too often you hear about people, this way, you hear people giving milk bones and the commercials for milk bones. It was good for their teeth and cleaning the tartar and those other, what are they called, greenies? Greenies? Oh, get those. It's good for them. No! Get them real bones. Feed them real raw chicken or turkey necks. That's good for dogs too. And they don't choke. Do not feed your dogs cooked. Sorry about that. I don't know how long I was dead for. I'm live again. There's a spot. Back to my pores. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lynn. So sorry. Yeah, in and out. My apologies. I'm here at the Mayo parking structure. And there's a spot right by the door. Oh, I couldn't have asked God for a better spot. Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. Oh, wait till you guys see the spot. Right here by the door. I love it. I love it for the big Denali here. Park this baby and let's go. And I'll take you guys with me. I should get, hang on a second. I should get my little, stupid little purse here. Turn this off. Grab you guys. The reception inside should be better. It should be better. Orientation is locked. Off with the ignition. Give me the keys. Second set. Oh, sorry about that. I'm taking the purse. Look where I am. There's the door. I'm taking the purse so I can put the phone into the purse. Let me turn the camera around. all the things in my pockets. My apologies. Put all the things in the pockets. Turn the camera around so you can see the other way. Now I'm not. This is where I don't talk. I have 4 people watching me. Let's go, people. Now I'm coming up to the little wheelchairs that the handicapped people, no, they're not handicapped people. They're called Step Force. And if you call them, they're volunteers by mail. They'll pick you up and take you where you need to go. I have a long way to go. Using the railings over here. See? Ta-da. From the parking structure, you get the hospital first. Yep, still the long hallway. See the police outside? There was 2 of them.
Yes.
Hard to see now. For what reason? I don't know. Usually, what I have seen working in hospitals is some type of occurrence, perhaps an overdose is brought into the hospital, but the police usually are on the other side where the emergency room is, because those overdose people come in via the emergency room. So we can speculate about a lot of different things that why they're there. Okay, registrations where you have day surgery over here. Registration. Down this way to the left is where the Middleford building is. That's where the doctors and doctors' offices are. Here's the elevators to the MayoClinic hospital. I need to go to the Wishart building. And the check-in. I'm doing good on time. This is the little coffee shop, if you will. There's the outside. Beautiful, sunshiny, cold day. Nevertheless, it's beautiful. I'm here already. Wishart building. Registration. I can go to a kiosk if I want to. Or I could see a person. Yeah, I'll check in myself. Let's do it. First name Jerry. Geri. Okay. Last name Griggs. Like you guys know this. Okay. What is my date of birth? You guys know what it is. Cool.
Okay, I'll check in, John.
All right. Why isn't this working? Welcome back, Jerry. Check in. There's my appointments. There's my physician's assistant. Start checking now. Please wait. Balance due. I'm going to pay that later. See how much I still owe. Pay later. I'm checked in. I can go upstairs. Toodaloo. This is where people wait for surgery. Remember, I've taken you here with me There's the gift shop in the back. There's the TV. It has all the case numbers of all the surgeries and everybody waiting for their family members to get their surgeries done. I'm going to take the Wishart elevators and go up to see Caitlin. Do you want to see my name on top of on the wall, the wall of donors? Remind me later, I'll show you. Buttoned up. Fifth floor, please.